Okay, I just finished doing this box. So the last thing you seen was that thing. I just gave that its last coat. That way I can make it so it's pretty consistent. Um, this is a 1.3 and change net per sub cubic foot box. Just a hair under the 1.4 that they require. It is tuned for 34 hertz, which it requires 35. I used 8 gauge power wire through all of it. Ran these in parallel into a series, parallel into a series, because these are now dual 2 to a 1 ohm, down to a half ohm, 1 ohm into a half ohm, then into a series, which is now 1 ohm through the wire. I have to remember when we do the install though, these are reversed because the subwoofers are inverted, so we want the sub to go upwards. So we have to make this a negative and this one here is a positive. But ran the wire down because the amp is on this side of the trunk. Turned out really nice. My only worry so far is that when we do put this in, are we going to be able to get these in that way? If we can't, it's going to take us a little bit extra time, and I will just reuse this wire for something else. I could use these ones already. These are fine, but the other ones that we ran, we will have to do something different because I'll have to drill a few holes here to bring the wires through into the box and then out of it. Or do I draw them out so they come and then run out this way? So we'll have to figure that out when the customer comes here on Sunday. But overall, really clean, really sharp. Zip tied all of the wires, that way nothing's rattling in the trunk other than this trunk, etc. So really happy with it. I know some of these wires don't look the coolest, but they're not going anywhere. I ran them in through both sides. There's no burrs touching the metals or anything like that, so I'm happy with that. There's nothing hanging out that will do any damage to any of the frame, so to speak. So nothing arcs out, etc. So really happy. Turned out pretty cool. Really interested in hearing how these go. They're 300 watt RMS, 500 watt peak, incriminator 10 dual 2s. Those are the speakers there. So really excited to hear how this goes. And then we are dropping in a Down for Sound JP8 amplifier onto this. So really interested in seeing how this will sound with that type of power going into this. So one love, hope you all enjoy, and this inspires you to do something cool for yourselves.